Released in 2006, The Prestige follows two magicians having a rival between each other after tragedy struck with one of their wives in a stage performance. And ever since that incident, they both have hated each other over the years and battled between each other. And by that, I mean they both try to sabotage one other's performance, and not only that, they also try to make their own tricks even better than the other ones. And man, you guys, I gotta tell you, this movie is amazing. It's one masterpiece, you guys. I mean, think about it. I never expected Batman and Wolverine having a rival between each other, and yet it works. Written by Christopher Nolan and his brother Jonathan Nolan, and Christopher Nolan just directed the movie by himself, which you may recognize his work in movies like Inception, Interstellar, the Dark Knight movies, and most recently, Oppenheimer. And if you guys seen most of Christopher Nolan's films, you would know how much of a masterpiece his films are, and yet this film is one of them. Now, if you've seen some of Christopher Nolan's films, you would know how confusing his films are. Movies like Inception, Memento, and definitely Tenet are confusing and somewhat for people who are just starting off to watching movies. This one in particular is really not that confusing. Now, at the beginning, yeah, sure, you're wondering why it's happening or why is this happening, but once you get to see the movie, the rest, you would start to understand what's happening. As a matter of fact, it's one of those films that you just have to pay attention on what's happening and put all the pieces together and what scenes you just saw. Overall, the story in here is not that complicated. As a matter of fact, the story in here will actually keep you on the back of your seat when you watch this movie, because every scene in this movie is just amazing. Itty bitty bits of pieces you see, phenomenal. The cast in here was also great. To Christian Bale's performance, to Hugh Jackman, to Scarlett Johansson, to Michael Caine, frick, they even got David Bowie in here to play as one of the inventors who apparently was named Tesla. I don't know, I just know his name was Tesla. Even him, he was also great in the film. Overall, this movie is absolutely amazing, and I would definitely recommend to someone who wants to start watching Christopher Nolan films. As a matter of fact, I would recommend to someone who wants to watch movies in general. It's only available to purchase it since there's no streaming service that are streaming this movie, but those $4 are absolutely worth it. I hope you enjoyed this segment and this movie recommendation. Until then, see you next time, Indians.